It's been a rough couple of years. Gee,
Has it been a rough couple of years?
it's been a rough couple of years. COVID sucks, and
Yes,
COVID
guys, another COVID
sucks.
episode. Tune in.
That's right.
No,
We talking
not at
about
all.
COVID once again. We're not.
COVID cast.
I was gonna go into a whole rant. This nothing is gonna be 2022 all COVID.
All the time, reporting live.
But what else sucked besides COVID is movies. COVID movies. I'm not even gonna classify them as regular movies. I'm just say movies released during COVID
Pandemic movies, I would call them.
because they're like these niggas don't know any better. Let's just throw this crap out there.
These are like, I can't even say these because some of these were supposed to be great blockbusters and do so good at the box office and streaming platforms, but
They weren't.
they did the opposite in some cases. Or they just were trash. We'll just leave it at that at base level. Some of them just weren't
They
good
were blocked
movies.
and busted. Yeah, these last 2 years have been horrible.
I would say more than 2 years. It ain't like the movies were popping in 2019. Like we was like, hey.
I don't even. Just terrible, awful.
Which brings a good question. What's the last movie you saw in a movie theater? Not counting like the braveness of now. Obviously it was Spider-Man. But what's the last movie you saw pre-pandemic? Yeah, before everything all went to hell.
That is a good question. You know what? It was Knives Out.
That's one of mine too. Yeah.
Knives Out was the last thing that I seen at the movie theater.
Knives Out, which is a good movie. That's not a bad way to end your movie theater career.
Oh yeah.
That's very great, actually. That's pretty good.
Because Knives Out came out around Christmas, right?
2019, November. No,
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah. That was the last one that I seen. Jumanji came out during the...
Nope, I lied. The last movie I saw was Queen and Slim. That was December.
Mine was Jumanji.
Ew.
I don't mind the new Jumanjis. It's just not my Jumanji that I grew up on. So
I mind the way that you're saying Jumanji right now. That's really hurting my ears.
Jumanji.
It's so weird. Yeah, 2019 was pretty decent.
It wasn't bad.
Zombieland, Joker, Lion King was horrible. That was trash. If that was 2021, if it was 2021, that would definitely make the list. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Cats.
Booksmart was good. I like that. And Endgame, of course. And Us. And yeah, 2019 was, man.
Spies in Disguise.
What a time.
That was a good movie.
So anyway, we're not here to talk to you about that too much of the future. What? We're not here to talk to you.
Gee, it's on a whole different spectrum for you all.
We're not here to talk to you about too much of the, what is this? Happy New Year, by the way.
Yeah. What's up, people? We back.
What is happening? We are not here to talk to you about the past too much because we are in the future. There it is. Hello, dyslexia. So,
hello, dyslexia.
As we've kind of proven as our little back and forth, the freaking 2019 movies, it was a pretty decent year for movies. And to be the last,
It was.
As movie theater goers, couple of films that we did get to see, that's a nice little list there. Now, as far as that's happening now, I mean, going to movie theaters is obviously a risk. If you don't have a movie theater that kind of is clean, you don't want to risk it. So, I mean, seeing Spider-Man obviously was a risk, but typically, you get your spaces, you get the movie theater that has like the facial restrictions and cleanliness. Like they're steady disinfecting everything down.
Could have stayed home for Spider-Man.
It's a risk. You could have stayed home. Yeah, I know. We all can't win.
Clearly.
But the other movies that we did watch from the comfort of our homes, because streaming again turned up for the I can't even say 99 and 2000s. I have to say the 2020s and 21s, because while theaters were closed, obviously a lot of streaming platforms picked up speed as far as us binging a lot more and just having to be at home watching theatrical films. Because we didn't have a choice at that point. In certain times, we didn't have a choice. The movie theater was literally closed. So, what is first on your list of worst movies of 2021?
First?
No specific numerical order. We bounce around. We're not rating these as we go. They're just bad. That's the rating.
Girl. You know what? The first on my list is The Unforgivable. Had an amazing all-star cast. The movie is about a woman